Now last time we have seen that the moment of inertia is a term, physical quantity related with rotational motion. In linear or translation motion, the analogous quantity is the mass. So what is difference between this that we have seen? Mass remains constant whether the body is at rest or whether it is in translational motion. Moment of inertia is related to rotational motion, but it changes if there is a change in the position of axis of rotation, distribution of mass, etc. So this mass is constant for a given body for linear motion. Moment of inertia is variable. So it depends upon some factors. It depends upon some factors. So what are the factors of dependence? What is its definition, etc. That part now we have to see. So first we will see the definition. So in the derivation of kinetic energy, torque, angular momentum, we have used this relation. Mi of a body I is summation of mi ri square. I varies from one particle to n particle, and therefore I is given by m1 r1 square for first particle, m2 r2 square plus mn rn square. So from this equation, mathematical equation, you can give the definition. So moment of inertia of a body about a given axis of rotation is defined as the sum of the product of this and this, product of mass of each particle and square of its distance from the given axis of rotation. The definition बरीच लेंदी आहे आणि त्यातला एक पॉईंट जरी सुटला तरी पण डेफिनेशनचे मार्क जाऊ शकतात. सो यू हॅव टू राईट डाऊन द डेफिनेशन व्हेरी क्लिअर. Definition. I will write down short form. The moment of inertia of a body about a given axis of rotation if the axis changes, then moment of inertia changes. Why changes, that we will see in the factors of dependence. The mi of a body about a given axis of rotation is defined as the summation means sum of the products of कशा product येतो, sum of the products of mass of each particle, every particle, mass of each particle and square of its distance from sum of mass of each particle and square of its distance from that axis of rotation or from given axis of rotation. So this is the formula mi r square. So we know the principle of homogeneity. There are number of terms, n plus 1 terms total in this equation. So all the terms in the given equation have same unit, have same dimension. So the first term has unit kg meter square, kg meter square, kg meter square. Therefore, I has unit kg meter square. So, from definition, we can give the different quantity like this. SI unit of MI is kg meter square. CJ unit of MI is gram centimeter square. Dimensions of MI, it is denoted by I, is equal to m raised to 1, l raised to 2, t raised to 0. So, MI is independent of time. MI of body is independent of time. Therefore, if we take the derivative of moment of inertia with respect to time t, then I is constant, therefore di by dt is equal to 0. So, we may require this property somewhere. So, this is the factor of independence. MI is independent of time. Now, factors of dependence. MI depends on following factors. First factor, mass of the body or mass of each individual particle, m1, m2, m3, m4, etc. So, you can give the example. Suppose this is a cylinder, this is the geometrical center, this is the transverse axis, and this cylinder is rotated about this axis of rotation. So, this distance is say r is equal to 20 centimeter. This is the center C. So, this mass is m1. This is a wooden cylinder. So, its moment of inertia I1 is given by mass of the body m1 into square of distance r is equal to 20 centimeter, like this. Now, we are considering second cylinder. This is the center. This is the transverse axis. The distance is again r is equal to 20 centimeter. Mass is m2. This is a iron cylinder. So, in this case, when this body is rotated about this axis of rotation, moment of inertia is given by m2 r square. So, r is same in both the cases, but this is a wooden cylinder, m1 is less than. Since m1 is less than m2, mass of the wooden cylinder is less than mass of the iron cylinder, therefore I1 is less than I2. So, for iron body, these two bodies are identical. There is no change in the position of the axis of rotation. Axis of rotation is passing through center perpendicular to the line. Axis is passing to the center perpendicular to the line. So, axis of rotation is remaining same, but only there is a change in the mass. Wooden body lighter, iron body heavier. Heavy body more moment of inertia. आपण मेटल फॅन आणि एक्झॉस्ट फॅनचा एक कंपॅरिझन केलं होतं, याच्यावरून आपण केलं होतं. सो this mass of each particle in this case will be more than this case. Small m1 in this case is more than small m1 in this case. Small m2 is more in this case than in this case. M4 is greater in iron cylinder than wooden cylinder. So these in this equation m1, m2, m3, m4, mn are larger for iron cylinder than this. So the first factor is the mass of the body, mass of each individual particle. More the mass, more is the moment of inertia. This is a simple rule. That is, more the mass, more is the mi. More the mass, larger is the mi. Our first factor is also. Second factor. Position of axis of rotation. Position of axis of rotation. So this is the iron cylinder. Mass is m. This is the center. Axis is perpendicular to the length. So when the cylinder is rotated about this axis, its moment of inertia is the I1. This is the transverse axis. Transverse means perpendicular to the length. Transverse axis. Now we are using same cylinder. Mass m. Now we are considering the axis parallel to the length passing through its center. So this is the axis. So this moment of inertia is the I2. So this is the longitudinal axis. Longitudinal axis. So this is also iron cylinder, same cylinder is used. So in this case I1 is greater than I2. Why? Because in this case the mass is distributed from the axis of rotation up to the 20 centimeter. In this case the mass is distributed only up to 5 centimeter. So we are considering this type of body. So when the axis passes through this center perpendicular to its length, then this end particle is at 20 centimeter. Now when we consider the axis like this, then this end particle is at distance only 5 centimeter from the given axis of rotation. So mass of the particle here and mass of the particle here is same, but it is at distance 20 centimeter, it is at distance only 5 centimeter. So if we consider the point P, same point P, so from axis it is only at this much distance, from axis it is at this much distance. So mass of the particle at point P is same, mass is remaining same, म्हणजे पहिला फॅक्टर कट झाला. Axis आपण चेंज केला, axis is transverse, axis is longitudinal, like this. So if we change the position of the axis of rotation, then mi of the body changes. For example, last time we have considered this case. This is a rigid body. Now, in that figure, we have considered the axis passing through the point O. So this particle is say of mass m2 in our figure. So this distance is r2. So moment of inertia I2 is equal to m2 r2 square about the given axis. Now, if The axis is passing to the point P, then for this axis, the distance of the same particle is r2 dash. Therefore, I2 dash is equal to m2, no change in mass, but distance changes, r2 dash square. So see in this figure, r2 is greater than r2 dash. Therefore, I2 is greater than I2 dash. This moment of inertia is I2 dash. This moment of inertia is I2. So distance decreases, moment of inertia decreases. म्हणजे आता ह्या एका पार्टिकलची मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया चेंज झाली, आपण फक्त एका पार्टिकलचा विचार केला m2चा. दिस विल टेक प्लेस, दिस ऑब्झर्वेशन विल बी सेम ऑब्झर्वेशन विल रिपीट फॉर ऑल द पार्टिकल. जर आपण आता इथे m3 कन्सिडर केला, सो m3 is less for this axis, is more than this axis, like this. So as the position of axis of rotation changes, then the values of r1, r2, r3, r4, rn changes, and therefore moment of inertia changes. नेमके ॲक्सिसची पोझिशन चेंज केल्यामुळे काय होतं ते आपल्याला माहिती आहे. देर इज नो चेंज इन मास एस m1, m2, m3, m4, but there is a change in r1, r2, r3, r4, rn, and therefore moment of inertia changes, like this. Now we will consider the third case. Third factor is and third factor is very important. Distribution of mass. Distribution of mass about a given axis of rotation. Given axis of rotation. That is, mass is constant. पहला factor. Position of axis of rotation is constant. Second factor. Position of axis of rotation. Given axis means this is constant. Position of axis of rotation is the constant, but we are changing the distribution of mass. So actually, what is the meaning? Now again I will use the same example. This is the iron cylinder. This is the longitudinal axis of symmetry. So this distance is 5 centimeter. वरचाच एक्झाम्पल आपण जरा वेगळ्या पद्धतीने कन्सिडर करतोय, मास m. So this moment of inertia is I1. Now axis is remaining same, mass is remaining same, but now mass is distributed up to 20 centimeter. Axis is vertical, axis is vertical. इथे axis vertical होता, इथे axis horizontal होता. इथे आपण थोडंसं चेंज केलेलं आहे. So axis is vertical passing through center, axis is vertical passing through the center. Mass is distributed only up to the 5 centimeter. Mass is distributed up to the 20 centimeter from the given axis of rotation. So this moment of inertia is I2, and therefore I1 is less than I2. याचा बेस्ट एक्झाम्पल देता येईल. Suppose this is a, we will use this example so many times. So this is a dancer. So when the dancer spin about the vertical axis passing through its head, its moment of inertia is I1. Now the same dancer is now spinning about its own axis of rotation, like this. So in this case, the moment of inertia I2. Again, in this case also I2 is greater than I1. So same dancer having two moment of inertia. Mass is same person is spinning about its own axis of rotation passing through its head, vertical axis passing through its head, like this. So this moment of inertia is more. Why? Because the mass is distributed up to this one distance. The mass is distributed only up to this distance. So the distribution of mass is having shorter range. The distribution of mass has a longer range. So more moment of inertia, less moment of inertia. हे एक्झाम्पल आपल्याला बऱ्याच वेळा लागणार. So the dancer, the athletics, etc., they change their moment of inertia of the body during their game, during their atoms, only by changing the body, by contracting or by relaxing. The swimmer also do the same thing. When the swimmer jumps into the swimming pool, water in a swimming pool, then he forms a loop. Why? Because by contracting the body, he can decrease the moment of inertia. So we can easily increase or decrease the moment of inertia by contracting or by relaxing it. So we are changing actually distribution of mass. Longer the range of distribution of mass, more is the moment of inertia, and vice versa. Shorter the range of distribution of mass. दोघी केसेसमध्ये ऑब्झर्वर तोच आहे, म्हणजे मासमध्ये काहीच बदल नाही. मास इज केप्ट कॉन्स्टंट. ॲक्सिस इज ऑल्सो पासिंग थ्रू द हेड, vertical axis passing through its head. So no change in position of axis of rotation, no change in mass, but only there is a change in distribution. Initially the position is like this. So mass is distributed only up to this distance, and the new position is like this. So mass is distributed up to that distance. So moment of inertia is more in this position. In this position, moment of inertia is less in this position, and therefore the distribution of mass changes. For this position, the mass is distributed only up to this distance. For this position, the mass is distributed up to this much longer distance. So longer the distance, longer the range of distribution, what is the result? Longer the range of distribution of mass, longer the range of distribution of mass, more is the MI. Same example can also be repeated for the atom in the fair merry-go-round. So we know this example in circular motion. These are the objects suspended as the motion starts about the given axis of rotation. Then all these objects move away. So their distance from center increases. So in this position, more moment of inertia than in this position. So the objects suspended from that ring, they move away as the speed increases. We have seen the example of centrifugal force. So in all circular motion, due to the centrifugal force, the body has a tendency to go away. In merry-go-round, the objects suspended from the ring, they move away like this. So as they move away, the distance from the axis of rotation increases, therefore MI increases. As the speed of the rotation increases, the this body object suspended from the ring, they move away, moment of inertia increases like this now. So we are changing the range of distribution of mass. Initially, the range of distribution is less, more range of distribution of mass, more moment of inertia. So this is a statement applicable for all the cases like this. Now, this is the factors of dependence. This factor is very important. We will see some important example on MCQs on this article like this. So moment of inertia is defined like this. The moment of inertia of a body about a given axis of rotation. Last year we have seen some terms like this. Electric field intensity, potential. Electric intensity at a given point inside the electric field is defined as the force acting per unit charge kept at that point. तर त्या पॉईंट चार्जची टेस्ट चार्जची पोझिशन चेंज झाली तर इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इंटेन्सिटीची व्हॅल्यू पण चेंज होते. As the position changes of the point charge, test charge, the electric intensity changes. So electric intensity at a given point is constant. As the position of the point changes, electric intensity changes, potential changes. इथे पण तेच आहे. As the axis of rotation changes, then the moment of inertia also changes. So these are the two cases, factors of dependent number 2 and factors of dependent number 3. So they show that as the axis of rotation changes, there are some changes and therefore there is a change in moment of inertia. So moment of inertia has SI unit kg meter square, CGS unit gram centimeter square. These are the dimension. The t raised to 0. Therefore mi of the body is independent of time t. Therefore I is a constant quantity independent of time t. Therefore di by dt is equal to 0. Now factors of dependence are like this: mass of the body or mass of the each individual particle. So in this equation, if m1, m2, m3, m4, mn changes, moment of inertia changes, keeping r1, r2, r3, r4 constant. Now when position of the axis of rotation changes, then see this figure. The particle is same of mass m2, but for the axis passing to the point O, distance is more. For the axis passing to the point P, distance is less. So smaller the distance r2 dash less than r2, smaller is the moment of inertia I2 dash. So I2 dash is less than I2 because the distance changes. Particle तो थे, mass थे, no change in mass, but there is a change in the position of the axis of rotation. So as the position of the axis of rotation changes from O to P, the moment of inertia of the particle of mass m2, I2 will change from I2 to I2 dash. It may increase, it may decrease depending upon this. Even हा axis of rotation आपण बॉडीच्या बाहेर पण घेऊ शकतो. तर बॉडीच्या बाहेर जर घेतलं तर moment of inertia वाढत जाईल. लक्षात. So these are the factors of dependence. We know definition, we know SI unit, CGS unit, dimension, factors of independence, factors of dependence like this. Now there is a one more term related with this axis of this moment of inertia, and that value is like this. Let us see this article 1.6 radius of gyration. मध्ये दोन आर्टिकल आपण राहू दिलेले आहे. 1.51 mi of the uniform ring and 1.52 mi of the uniform disc. ते तर आपण नंतर बघू शकतो. फर्स्ट we will see this next article 1.6. तर हे आर्टिकल आपण 1.5 बघितलेले आहे. डायरेक्ट आता आपण 1.6 बघतो. 1.51 1.52 नंतर बघू. So what is meant by radius of gyration? So we know the meaning of radius of the circle. Radius of the circle r, or I will write down here. Radius of the circle r. So if this is a circle, then this is the center C, this is the point P on the circumference like this. So this distance is called as r. So r is equal to Cp is equal to This is the meaning of radius of the circle. It is the distance between center C of a circle and any point P on its circumference. So we know the meaning of radius of the circle. इथे पण तोच meaning आहे. Radius of gyration. So radius means it is also distance. So radius of gyration K is a distance between 2 points. One point is center of mass and other is a position of axis of rotation. So the main meaning is this: K is a radius of gyration. K is distance between dash dash and dash dash. Definition आपण नंतर डिटेल मध्ये बघणार आहोत. So radius of the circle is a distance. Therefore it has unit meter or centimeter or angstrom. जर इलेक्ट्रॉनच्या ऑर्बिटची रेडियस असेल ते आपण angstrom मध्ये पण मोजू शकतो. K म्हणजे सुद्धा डिस्टन्स आहे. डिस्टन्स बिटवीन डॅश डॅश अँड डॅश डॅश. इथे काय येतं ते आपण नंतर बघू. मग जर K म्हणजे जर डिस्टन्स असेल तर त्याचं युनिट काय आलं पाहिजे मग. Therefore K has SI unit meter. K has dimensions m raised to 0, l raised to 0, t raised to 0. So K is independent of mass and time. Very important point. काही बुक्स मध्ये इथे चूक केलेली. K depends upon mass of the body म्हटलेलं आहे. If this is the distance, then it has unit like this, it has dimension like this. So it is power of m is 0. When the power of m is 0, it is means that it is independent of mass of the body. So remember this point. MCQच्या क्वेश्चन मिळेल काही वेळेस बुक्स मध्ये सुद्धा रॉंग आन्सर दिलेले असतात. सो रिमेंबर दिस पॉइंट. नाउ गोइंग टू सी द मीनिंग, फिजिकल सिग्निफिकन्स ऑफ दिस रेडियस ऑफ gyration. ॲक्च्युअली ते कशातलं डिस्टन्स आहे ते आपल्याला बघायचं आहे. इट इज द डिस्टन्स बिटवीन डॅश डॅश अँड डॅश डॅश. अँड फॉर दॅट पर्पज we will consider a simple example. Suppose this is a square shaped body. This is the point O through which the axis is passing. So this body has moment of inertia IO of the whole body. Let mi of the whole body about the axis passing to the point O is equal to 1000 kg kg into meter square, like this. 1000, I will use CJ system. 1000 gram into centimeter square. So this body has the mass m. Mass of the body is equal to say 25 gram. Now we know the definition of center of mass. It is a point where whole mass of the body is supposed to be concentrated. So if mass of the body is 25 gram, mass of the body is 25 gram. Then this mass is distributed at certain point, so that point we will take as a C. So this is the point C, center of mass, and its mass is equal to 25 gram. Like this. So this is the case number 1, where the whole body of mass 25 gram in the form of a rectangular plate is rotated like this. So its moment of inertia is 1000. Now in this case, we are keeping the axis same, passing to the point O. And now this is a single particle of mass 25 gram, that is center of mass. Just now I have given the definition of center of mass. It is the point where whole mass of the body is supposed to be concentrated. So how the 25 gram mass असलेला particle आहे तो आपण आता इथे वेगवेगळ्या पोझिशनला ठेवणार. Suppose it is kept at point E. This OA distance is say 2 centimeter. So moment of inertia when the particle is kept at point A is equal to mass multiplied by OA square. So 25 multiplied by 2 square, that is 4. It is equal to 100 gram centimeter square. Now the particle is taken here to the point B. So the distance is OB is equal to 4 centimeter. So IB is equal to mass multiplied by OB square. So 25 multiplied by 16. So that is equal to 400 gram centimeter square. Now when it is kept here, OC is equal to say 5 centimeter. 5. Sorry, we are using the mass 40 gram. So if the if single particle of mass 40 gram is kept at point A at distance 2 centimeter, then this will be equal to 40 multiplied by 4, that is equal to 160. Now if it is kept at B, then 40 multiplied by 60, that is equal to 640 gram. Now if it is kept at 5 centimeter, then moment of inertia of the center of mass when it is kept at C is equal to mass of the particle multiplied by OC square. So this is equal to 40 multiplied by 5 the square 25. So this is equal to 1000 gram centimeter square. Now if this particle is kept at point D, so that OD is equal to 6 centimeter, then ID is equal to mass. Directly I will give 40 multiplied by 36. So that is equal to 0. 1440 gram per centimeter square. So 4 cases are sufficient. Procedure पुन्हा सांगतो. The axis passing to the point O is same as in figure 1 and in figure 2. Only the body has mass 40 gram, the particle has mass 40 gram. So it is the center of mass. So it is kept first at point A 2 centimeter away, at point B 4 centimeter away, at point C 5 centimeter away, at point D 6 centimeter away. तर इथे आपण सिंगल पार्टिकलची मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया काढतोय आणि इथे आपण होल बॉडीची मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया काढतोय. सो इन दिस केस वी आर कॅल्क्युलेटिंग द मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया of the center of mass of the particle passing to the same axis. So axis is remaining same. Now when the particle is kept at point at point A, then this value is 1000 fixed, this value is only 160, so they are not equal. So at point A, at position A of the center of mass, these two moment of inertia are not equal. This is 1000, this is only 160. When it is kept here, this is 1000, this is 640, not equal. This is 1000, at 4.C it is 1000. So 1000, it is same. So moment of inertia of the center of mass when it is kept at distance OC, then this is also 1000 gram centimeter square. This case. So this moment of inertia of the whole body and this moment of inertia of the center of mass, single particle. Now they are same 1000. Axis is also same, passing to the point O, passing to the point O, vertical axis passing to the point O, vertical axis passing to the point O. Under this condition, this distance OC is called as K, is called as the radius of gyration. The radius of gyration कुठला distance आहे ते आपल्याला माहिती आहे. So this will give the definition. K, radius of gyration is the distance between O, given position of axis of rotation, and C, center of mass. It is the distance between the given axis of rotation and the point where whole mass of the body is supposed to be concentrated when condition है त्याला. काय condition है? Both the MI are same. This moment of inertia is 1000 gram centimeter square. So this value and this value are same. So moment of inertia of the whole body and moment of inertia of the center of mass are same about the same axis of rotation. Condition है त्याला. काय condition है? The MI should be same of the whole body and the center of mass. For calculating axis of rotation is considered as the same axis of rotation, same value of moment of inertia, then the distance between the given axis of rotation and the position of center of mass from the given axis of rotation. That distance is called as the radius of gyration. So in our example, the radius of gyration of this body, is 5 centimeter. Then 5 centimeters are here, value equal are there. So now if we consider this axis, then this is the C, center of mass. This distance is 5 centimeter. So if this particle is rotated on this circle of radius 5 centimeter, then for any position of the center of mass on this circle, the value of the MI of the whole body and value of the center of mass will become 1000 exactly same. So radius of the circle, it is the distance between the center of the circle and position of point on the circumference. In the same way, it is the radius of the circle. It is the radius of the circle where the center is the axis of rotation and the any point on the circumference is the center of mass. So these two concepts are same. And therefore, only for this position 5 centimeter, these two moment of inertia becomes equal. आपण जर हा सेंटर ऑफ मास पॉइंट जर मध्ये घेतला तर हे दोघे व्हॅल्यू इक्वल येऊन लागतात. OA is not a radius of gyration. OB is not a radius of gyration. OD is not a radius of gyration. Only OC is equal to K is equal to radius of gyration. Like this. So now we know the meaning of radius of gyration. The radius of gyration आपण जेव्हा डिफाइन करणार तर त्या डेफिनेशन मध्ये काही कंडिशन्स आपल्याला टाकायला लागतील. So what are the condition? It is the distance between the. Now I will give the definition. Definition of radius of gyration K. Radius of gyration K. It is, or you can start like this. Radius of gyration K of a body about a given axis of rotation is defined as the distance is the distance is the distance between given axis of rotation and position of center of mass of the body, so that mi of center of mass of the body is same as mi of whole body about same axis of rotation. Therefore, mi of the body is equal to mass of the body multiplied by radius of gyration square. I is equal to mk square. Mi of the body is equal to 1000, and this 1000 gram centimeter square. This is equal to 40 gram multiplied by 5 square, that is equal to 1000 gram centimeter square. So K is equal to 5 centimeter, like this. आता ह्या आपल्या एक्झाम्पल मध्ये जर आपण हा ऍक्सिस बदलला तर we know the factors of dependence of moment of inertia. When we change the position of the axis of rotation, moment of inertia will also change. If the axis is taken away, moment of inertia will also increase. And now, if the moment of inertia becomes 1440 for the new axis, then the radius of gyration will become 6 centimeter. 5 च्या ऐवजी ती 6 होऊन जाईल ती. So as the axis of rotation changes, the mi changes, therefore radius of gyration changes. So radius of gyration depends upon the position of the axis of rotation. So if you use this formula, then what is the relation? I is equal to mk square. Therefore K is equal to under root of I by m. तर ह्या इक्वेशन आपल्याला काय वाटतं? रेडियस ऑफ गायरेशन डिपेंड्स अपॉन द मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया ऑफ द बॉडी अँड मास. आणि आताच आपण इथे काय बघितलं? द मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया सॉरी रेडियस ऑफ गायरेशन हॅज डायमेन्शन m रेज टू 0. देयरफॉर k इज इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ मास. जरी फॉर्म्युलामध्ये इथे m दिसत असला तरी रेडियस ऑफ गायरेशनची व्हॅल्यू मासवर डिपेंड नाही, इट इज इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ मास. So this numerator has unit kg, meter square, and this is only kg. So kg will get cancelled. So this is equal to root of meter square, and therefore it is meter. So radius of gyration is independent of mass of the body. It depends upon I, and I depends upon म्हणजे k च्या डिपेंडन्सी फॅक्टर्स आपल्याला येते ना. So k depends on mi. Therefore K depends on position of axis of rotation, it depends upon the distribution of mass distribution of mass of the body. Longer the range of distribution of mass, more is the moment of inertia, more is the key. The significance आपल्याला मागच्यासारखं देता येऊ शकेल मग. Longer the range of distribution of mass, longer the range of distribution of mass, more is the key. Example, if we consider a ring, next time we are going to derive this expression. This is a ring shown like this. So this ring has radius r, the ring has mass m. So about the axis passing through its center, the moment of inertia I of the ring is given by mr square. So this is equal to mk square. Therefore radius of gyration of the ring is equal to its radius. आता हा ॲक्सिस जर आपण इथून आपण जर इकडे शिफ्ट केला तर बॉडीची माउंट पण असे चेंज होईल, के पण चेंज होऊन जाईल, रेडियस ऑफ गायरेशन पण बदलून जाईल. आलं. सो लॉंगर द रेंज ऑफ डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ मास, मोर इज द व्हॅल्यू ऑफ द रेडियस ऑफ गायरेशन. सो रेडियस ऑफ गायरेशन गिव्स द आयडिया ऑफ डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ मास. स्मॉलर द वैल्यू ऑफ के, shorter is the range of distribution. Larger the value of k, longer is the range of distribution. So k gives radius of gyration, k gives the range of distribution of mass about the given axis of rotation. K gives the range of distribution of mass about a given axis of rotation. Shorter the value of, smaller the value of k, shorter is the range of distribution. Longer the value of k, more is the range of distribution of mass like this. The mass distribution ची आयडिया आपल्याला रेडियस ऑफ गायरेशनवरून मिळू शकते अँड व्हाइस वर्सा. लक्षात. सो दिस इज द कन्सेप्ट ऑफ radius of gyration, or this is the physical significance of radius of gyration. So radius of gyration is nothing but it is a distance between dash 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 and dash dash dash. What is dash 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 and dash dash dash? That we have given here. So it is the distance between the given axis of rotation and the position of center of mass, so that condition is the the distance is measured when the mi of the center of mass of the body, mi of center of mass of the body is same as mi of the whole body about the same axis of rotation. दोघी केसेसमध्ये ॲक्सिस सारखा पाहिजे. सो इन अवर एक्झाम्पल द ॲक्सिस इज सेम, vertical axis passing to the point O, vertical axis passing to the point O. This is the whole body rotated about the given axis. This is a single particle of mass same as that of whole body, 25 gram. 40 gram is rotated, but its position is changed A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E, etc. So for only one position C, the mi of the whole body 1000 gram centimeter square about the axis O, and mi of the center of mass when it is kept at point C become equal. For position A, this is 1000, this is 160, this is 1000. For position B, it is 640, this is 1000, this is 1440. So for position A, for position B, for position D, the mi of the center of mass at position A, at position B, at position D are not equal to that of the whole body, and therefore these distances OA, OB, OC, OA, OB, OD, they are not radius of gyration only for position C. OC is equal to K is equal to 5 centimeter. The value of the mi of the center of mass and value of mi of the body become equal 1000, 1000, and therefore only OC is called as a radius of gyration. And therefore this definition is important. mi of the center of mass of the body is same. Definition मध्ये दोन वेळा सेम शब्द आलेला आहे. mi of the center of mass of the body is same as that mi of the whole body about the same axis of rotation. हे दोघी एम आय सारखे पाहिजे, होल बॉडीची मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया आणि सेंटर ऑफ मासची मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया, आणि ह्या दोघी एम आय कॅल्क्युलेट करताना ॲक्सिस पण सेम पाहिजे. द ॲक्सिस इज किपिंग द सेम. इथे आपण असं पण करू शकतो, सेंटर ऑफ मासची पोझिशन चेंज फिक्स ठेवायची आणि ॲक्सिस ऑफ रोटेशन चेंज करायचं, तसंही करता येईल आपल्याला. लक्षात. द नेसेसरी कंडिशन इज दिस, बोथ द एम आय आर सेम like this. Mi of the center of mass of the body and mi of the whole body are same about the given axis of rotation. Then that distance is called as a radius of gyration. So we can determine the radius of gyration from the dimension. आता ह्या इक्वेशनमध्ये जरी इक्वेशनमध्ये एम दिसत असला तरी के एमवर डिपेंड नाही आहे. इथे आपण प्रूव्ह केलं ते के जी विल गेट कॅन्सल. सो के डिपेंड्स ऑन एम आय अँड एम आय डिपेंड्स ऑन पोजिशन ऑफ ॲक्सिस ऑफ रोटेशन, डिस्ट्रीब्युशन ऑफ मास. म्हणजे हा जो पॉईंट आपण इथे बघितला होता की इज इंडिपेंडंट ऑफ मास अँड टाईम, तर तो ह्या इक्वेशनवरून काही रॉंग रिझल्ट दिले जातात. काही बुक्समध्ये दिलेले पण आहे के इज नॉट डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द मास, के इज इंडिपेंडंट ऑफ मास, इट इज नॉट डिपेंडिंग ऑन मास. सो रिमेंबर दिस पॉईंट. सो नेक्स्ट टाईम वी विल सी दिस डेरिवेशन. इथे आपण मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शियाची व्हॅल्यू रिंगसाठी एम आर स्क्वेअर डायरेक्ट लिहिली, ती आपल्याला डिराईव्ह करता येते. का लक्षात. सो दिस इज वन मेथड टू फाइंड द मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया. This is second method to find the moment of inertia in terms of radius of gyration, like this. मग radius of gyration चा कन्सेप्ट आपण फिजिक्समध्ये का बरं यूज करतो? इम्पॉर्टंट पॉईंट. इफ वी यूज दिस इक्वेशन फॉर कॅल्क्युलेशन, व्हॉट वी हॅव टू डू? द बॉडी इज मेड अप ऑफ एन पार्टिकल. आपल्याला प्रत्येक पार्टिकलचा मास M1, M2, M3, M4, Mn सेपरेटली माहिती पाहिजे. इम्पॉसिबल. बॉडीमधला पार्टिकल आपण बाहेर कसं काढणार आणि तो परत त्याच पोझिशनला ठेवणार कसा? ऑल्सो वी शुड नो R1, R2, R3, R4, Rn, म्हणजे 2 टाइम एन ऑब्झर्वेशन आपल्याला लागतील. एन ऑब्झर्वेशन फॉर मास, एन ऑब्झर्वेशन फॉर डिस्टन्सेस. दिस इज प्रॅक्टिकली नॉट पॉसिबल. And therefore, the practical way of calculation of moment of inertia is only in terms of radius of gyration. And therefore, the concept of radius of gyration is very important. It is a practical way to determine the moment of inertia of the body by measuring the radius of gyration. Now, how this k is determined depending upon the dimensions of the body, that is the separate part. So, we will see at the end or in the numerical problem like this. Okay, we'll stop here.